Have you ever wondered how aging impacts your sexual health and desires? As we age, particularly as we enter our 70s, 80s, and beyond, many of us begin to face a range of questions surrounding intimacy, sexual pleasure, and how these aspects of life evolve. One topic that often remains shrouded in stigma and misunderstanding is masturbation. However, it is important to recognize that masturbation, like many other aspects of human sexuality, remains a completely natural and normal part of life, even in our later years. In today's video, we are diving deeply into 8 essential insights that every older adult should understand regarding this topic. We'll explore not only the physical changes our bodies undergo with aging, but also the emotional complexities that often arise, and the societal perceptions that surround sexual expression in our later years. By understanding these aspects, we can foster a healthier relationship with our bodies and our desires, one that supports both our physical and emotional well-being. But why should you watch all the way to the end? Aside from these insightful topics, we will also share expert tips on how to adapt to these changes, explore new methods to enhance pleasure, and ultimately learn to embrace your sexuality in ways that are empowering and fulfilling. Whether you're personally navigating these changes or you're supporting someone who is, this video aims to equip you with the knowledge and confidence to engage with this aspect of life in a full and enriching way. So, let's embark on this important journey together. Asterisk, asterisk. Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, I would truly appreciate it if you liked it. Your support helps me continue to share valuable lessons on aging and maintaining a healthy and vibrant life. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a future video. And if you enjoyed this content, leave a comment saying number 1 to show your support. If there's something you didn't enjoy, feel free to comment number 0 so I can continue improving and making videos that are more helpful for you. Now, let's get started. Number 1, physical changes in the body. As we grow older, our bodies undergo a multitude of physiological changes that impact our overall health, including our sexual health. These changes influence everything from hormone levels to physical functioning, and sometimes even the way we perceive our own bodies. Aging is a multifaceted process that involves a gradual decline in the efficiency of many systems that were once strong and seamless in our youth. Understanding these changes can be incredibly beneficial in maintaining a fulfilling sexual life in our later years. One of the most notable changes in sexual health with aging involves hormonal shifts. Both men and women experience these alterations, which have a direct effect on sexual desire, pleasure, and overall well-being. For men, the decline in testosterone levels begins in their late 30s or early 40s and continues at a slow, steady rate throughout life. Testosterone is a crucial hormone for sexual desire and the maintenance of erectile function. And as it diminishes, typically at a rate of about 1% per year, many men begin to notice a decrease in their libido or sexual drive. This can make sexual experiences less frequent or intense. Additionally, the decline in testosterone can lead to difficulties in achieving or maintaining an erection, a condition commonly known as erectile dysfunction (ED), which is a common issue affecting men as they age. ED can be frustrating and sometimes lead to feelings of inadequacy or decreased self-esteem, which further complicates the experience of intimacy and sexual pleasure. For women, the physical changes are equally complex, and the onset of menopause, usually occurring between the ages of 45 and 55, brings about significant drops in estrogen and progesterone levels. These hormones are essential for maintaining vaginal health and sexual function. A decrease in estrogen can lead to several issues, including the thinning of vaginal walls, reduced elasticity, and decreased natural lubrication. This process is what often results in vaginal dryness, a condition that can cause discomfort or even pain during sexual activities, including masturbation or intercourse. As a result, women may find sexual experiences to be less pleasurable or even distressing. Furthermore, some women report a reduced sensitivity of the clitoris, which can contribute to a diminished sense of sexual pleasure. Beyond the hormonal shifts, there are also changes in circulation and muscle function that impact sexual pleasure. With aging, blood flow throughout the body tends to become less efficient. The genital areas, which rely on a healthy blood supply to achieve arousal and orgasm, may not receive the same level of circulation they once did. This reduced blood flow can make the experience of arousal or orgasm less intense or harder to achieve. Additionally, as we age, there is often a natural decline in muscle tone, including in the muscles involved in sexual function, such as the pelvic floor muscles. Weakened pelvic muscles can lead to decreased control over sexual responses, lower sensation, and even difficulty achieving orgasm. The psychological impact of these physical changes should also not be overlooked. For many individuals, the physical shifts in the body can give rise to feelings of anxiety, embarrassment, or self-consciousness, which can exacerbate any sexual difficulties. These emotional reactions may create barriers to enjoying intimacy, leading to frustration or disconnection from one's own body and sexual desires. Recognizing and understanding these physiological transformations is often the first step in addressing them and finding ways to manage or overcome them. However, it's important to note that even though these changes are a natural part of aging, there are numerous modern advancements in sexual health that can help individuals maintain a fulfilling sexual life. From medical therapies and hormonal treatments to specialized exercises and techniques that strengthen pelvic muscles, there are plenty of options available to support sexual well-being well into later years. Whether through the use of lubricants, pelvic floor exercises like Kegels, or consulting with a healthcare professional about erectile dysfunction, individuals can explore ways to enhance sexual pleasure, combat physical discomfort, and feel empowered to embrace their sexuality despite the physical changes of aging. Number 2, potential health risks. Masturbation is widely regarded as a safe, natural activity that offers both physical and psychological benefits. But older adults must remain vigilant about the potential health risks associated with the aging process and any pre-existing medical conditions. As the body undergoes the inevitable changes that come with aging, it can become more vulnerable to strain or complications from physical exertion, even during otherwise safe activities like masturbation. For instance, individuals with cardiovascular disease or a history of heart-related conditions should take extra precautions during sexual arousal and the physical exertion involved in sexual activities. Heart rate and blood pressure can increase significantly, which may place undue strain on the cardiovascular system. This heightened cardiovascular demand can be particularly concerning for those with heart issues. For example, an older person who has experienced a heart attack or suffers from high blood pressure may feel shortness of breath, dizziness, or chest discomfort during sexual activities, including masturbation. These individuals should carefully monitor their heart health and consult with a healthcare provider if any concerning symptoms arise. A healthcare professional can offer guidance on safe practices or adjustments, such as reducing the intensity or frequency of these activities to prevent complications. Similarly, older adults who suffer from chronic joint pain or conditions like arthritis must also be mindful of how certain movements or positions during sexual activities might exacerbate their discomfort. In some cases, the repetitive motions or particular postures involved in masturbation can worsen inflammation or lead to more severe joint pain. For example, a person with knee or hip arthritis may struggle with certain physical positions that require bending or twisting. Therefore, adopting more supportive techniques, such as using pillows or cushions to provide comfort and alleviate pressure on sensitive joints, can help reduce the risk of injury and enhance overall experience. Gently experimenting with more comfortable and joint-friendly positions is another way to prevent strain and ensure both safety and enjoyment. Additionally, many older adults take medications for chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or depression. These medications can sometimes interfere with sexual function, potentially leading to diminished libido, difficulties in achieving or maintaining arousal, or delayed orgasm. For example, certain medications for high blood pressure, like beta blockers, are known to reduce sexual drive and can make it difficult for some individuals to experience pleasure. It's essential to be aware of the potential side effects of your medications and to discuss any concerns with a healthcare provider. A doctor may be able to adjust dosages, recommend alternatives, or suggest strategies that can help minimize these effects, allowing for a better quality of sexual experience. Moreover, conditions like diabetes can negatively impact nerve sensitivity, making sexual pleasure less intense or more challenging to achieve. Diabetic neuropathy, for example, can lead to reduced sensation in the genital area, which might make masturbation less satisfying. Keeping track of your health and being proactive in discussing these issues with your healthcare provider can help ensure that sexual health remains a positive aspect of life as you age. With these factors in mind, older adults should approach sexual activities, including masturbation, with patience and awareness, recognizing that modifications may be necessary for safety. Comfort and satisfaction is key. Educating oneself about personal health conditions and their effects on sexual health can help create a safe and enjoyable experience, maintaining masturbation as a healthy and positive aspect of life. Number 3, mental and emotional health. Sexual expression, including self-pleasure like masturbation, offers a range of benefits for mental and emotional well-being, especially for older adults. Engaging in sexual activities triggers the release of feel-good hormones such as endorphins and oxytocin, both of which are known to alleviate stress, improve mood, and promote an overall sense of relaxation and well-being. For older adults, this natural release of tension can be especially beneficial. Many in this age group face unique stressors related to aging, such as dealing with health challenges, experiencing loneliness, or coping with a perceived loss of purpose. Masturbation, by triggering the release of these hormones, can serve as a therapeutic outlet, contributing significantly to emotional balance and an improved sense of happiness. For example, a senior who has recently lost a spouse may experience feelings of sadness, loneliness, or depression. Engaging in self-pleasure can provide an avenue for relief from these emotional burdens, offering a temporary escape from the emotional weight they may feel. The positive effects of sexual release can promote better mental health, counteracting feelings of isolation, and encouraging a greater sense of emotional stability. However, despite these benefits, older adults may still experience complex feelings such as guilt, shame, or discomfort surrounding sexual activities. These negative emotions are often deeply rooted in societal taboos or outdated cultural norms that deem sexuality in older populations as inappropriate or irrelevant. Many older individuals have internalized such views, leading to the belief that sexual pleasure is somehow immoral or shameful. This can result in embarrassment or self-judgment when they engage in or even think about sexual expression. These emotional barriers can be harmful to one's mental health and overall well-being. Feelings of shame or guilt regarding sexuality can lead to diminished self-esteem, heightened stress, and an overall lower quality of life. For example, an older individual who suppresses their sexual desires due to feelings of guilt might experience an increased sense of isolation, which can exacerbate depression or anxiety. This is why it's so important to address and challenge these negative emotions through education and open conversations about sexual health and aging. It's crucial to understand that sexual desire and expression are normal, healthy parts of life, regardless of age. Healthcare professionals, community organizations, and support groups play a vital role in promoting these messages. They can provide safe spaces for older adults to discuss sexual health openly, without fear or shame. By encouraging dialogue around sexual well-being, these groups can help empower older individuals to embrace their sexual identities and explore intimacy, whether with a partner or through self-exploration. This open-minded approach can significantly enhance both mental and emotional health, allowing older adults to enjoy a fulfilling, well-rounded life. Ultimately, fostering an environment where sexual health is recognized and respected as a valuable part of the aging process contributes to greater dignity and joy in later life. Number 4, social isolation and loneliness. Social isolation and loneliness are becoming increasingly prevalent among older adults, and their impact reaches far beyond mental and emotional well-being. These experiences significantly influence a range of physical health aspects, including sexual health and behaviors. As people age, they undergo various life transitions, such as retirement, the loss of close friends and family members, or a decrease in mobility, all of which can lead to a sense of disconnection from the world around them. When these changes occur, it's common for individuals to feel more isolated, leading them to withdraw from social circles and disengage from once supportive networks. The resulting sense of loneliness can be profound, often leaving individuals to focus more on solitary activities as a means of coping with the emotional void. One such manifestation of loneliness is the increased reliance on self-soothing behaviors, such as masturbation. For many older adults, engaging in solitary sexual activities can provide not only temporary relief from feelings of isolation, but also a momentary sense of comfort, pleasure, and stress reduction. These benefits can be especially important when social interactions become scarce or when emotional connections feel out of reach. Masturbation, in this sense, can be a natural and healthy response to isolation, helping individuals meet their basic human need for physical intimacy and release. Although self-pleasure can offer some relief from loneliness and stress, it's important to recognize that it should be part of a broader, well-rounded approach to self-care. While masturbation can help temporarily alleviate isolation, over-reliance on such solitary activities may inadvertently deepen feelings of disconnection, making it even harder to re-establish social ties or experience meaningful emotional connections. Extended periods of loneliness, if not addressed, can also contribute to more serious mental health challenges, such as depression, anxiety, or a lack of motivation. This can create a vicious cycle of withdrawal, further isolation, and emotional disengagement. In order to break this cycle, it's crucial for individuals to actively seek out opportunities for social engagement, even if these actions feel intimidating or overwhelming at first. Simple activities, such as joining community groups, taking part in exercise classes designed for older adults, volunteering, or reaching out to family members and friends can have a substantial impact. These social interactions help foster genuine connections that not only reduce feelings of loneliness, but also contribute to overall emotional well-being. Engaging with others in such a way can even positively affect sexual health by restoring a sense of self-worth, confidence, and purpose. Furthermore, communities and healthcare providers can play a significant role in supporting older adults in their efforts to combat loneliness. Initiatives such as community events, support groups, and wellness programs are valuable resources that create opportunities for individuals to feel seen, heard, and valued. These initiatives not only promote social engagement, but also address the emotional and psychological needs of older adults, which can have a positive impact on their overall well-being. In conclusion, building and nurturing meaningful relationships is essential to a fulfilling life, especially in later years. These connections enrich not only the emotional and social aspects of life, but also contribute to a more holistic approach to health, where physical, emotional, and sexual well-being are interlinked and supported. Fostering relationships and engaging in activities that create these bonds will ultimately lead to a more balanced, healthy life. Number 5, sexual health and communication. As people age, maintaining sexual health becomes an integral component of overall well-being and quality of life. For older adults who are still sexually active, open communication with their partners about desires, preferences, and any evolving needs is essential for preserving intimacy and ensuring a satisfying sexual life. Aging brings about several physical and emotional changes that can impact sexual experiences. For example, older adults may notice a reduction in libido, changes in vaginal lubrication, or difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection. These physical changes are entirely natural and part of the aging process, but they can create challenges within relationships if not addressed openly. Having honest discussions about these changes can help partners navigate these challenges together, fostering mutual understanding, compassion, and intimacy. In some cases, older adults may find that certain aspects of physical affection, such as kissing, cuddling, or gentle touching, are more rewarding and emotionally fulfilling than intercourse itself. For others, sexual intimacy may still involve a full range of activities. Talking about these evolving preferences with one's partner helps create a deeper emotional connection and ensures that both partners' needs are met in a way that works for them. Additionally, discussing masturbation as part of the sexual relationship can also be incredibly beneficial. Openly talking about individual sexual needs, desires, and habits can help partners relieve sexual tension, clarify expectations, and even discover new ways of finding sexual fulfillment. These conversations reduce misunderstandings, dispel insecurities, and offer insight into one another's sexual wellness, fostering a sense of trust and acceptance. Another important aspect to consider is the impact that physical health conditions can have on sexual functioning. Chronic conditions such as arthritis, diabetes, or cardiovascular disease can influence sexual stamina, capacity, or comfort. Talking about these health issues with your partner allows both individuals to adjust their expectations and find alternative ways to experience pleasure. Understanding that sexual intimacy is about emotional connection and shared pleasure, rather than meeting specific physical benchmarks, can help couples navigate these changes more easily. Seeking advice from healthcare providers is also crucial for older adults experiencing sexual difficulties. Medical professionals can offer solutions such as pelvic floor exercises, hormone replacement therapy, or medications that address issues like erectile dysfunction. In some cases, therapy from a professional who specializes in sexual health can be invaluable. A therapist can help individuals and couples address emotional barriers, navigate anxieties about aging bodies, or overcome past traumas, empowering them to achieve greater sexual satisfaction and confidence. Ultimately, the key to a fulfilling and satisfying sex life in later years is open and respectful communication. By discussing physical health, emotional concerns, and changing sexual preferences with one's partner, older adults can maintain and even enhance their sexual relationship. This kind of communication not only strengthens emotional intimacy, but also promotes trust, mutual respect, and deeper emotional bonds. By prioritizing sexual health through these honest conversations, older adults can continue to enjoy a fulfilling and rewarding sex life that adapts to the natural changes that come with aging. Certainly, here's an expanded and enriched version of the original text, with added details, examples, and a more thorough exploration of the ideas presented, while maintaining the core message. Number 6, exploring new techniques. As we grow older, it's natural for our bodies to change. And with those changes, our physical abilities and experiences of pleasure may also evolve. What once came easily in our youth, whether in terms of stamina, flexibility, or sensitivity, may no longer be as effortless as it once was. However, this natural progression does not mean the end of sexual enjoyment. Instead, it can be an exciting opportunity to explore new ways to experience pleasure, deepen self-awareness, and foster a richer connection with one's body. One of the most significant shifts that occurs with age is a change in skin elasticity and lubrication levels, which can make sexual experiences feel different than they did in younger years. For women, particularly during menopause or postmenopause, hormonal changes can lead to vaginal dryness, which may cause discomfort or reduce pleasure. Similarly, men may experience fluctuations in skin sensitivity and erectile function, which can affect their sexual satisfaction. Understanding these changes and embracing them as part of the aging process can open the door to creative exploration and greater intimacy with oneself. Lubrication and comfort. One of the simplest and most effective ways to address these physical changes is through the use of high-quality lubricants. The right lubricant can reduce friction, increase comfort, and even enhance the overall experience. There is a wide variety of lubricants available today, each offering a different sensation. For example, water-based lubricants are often gentle on the skin, easy to clean, and ideal for those with sensitive skin. Silicone-based lubricants, on the other hand, provide a longer-lasting glide and are perfect for those who want a smooth experience that won't dry out during use. Oil-based lubricants offer an additional layer of moisture and can create a luxurious, silky texture, but they may not be suitable for all types of toys or certain materials. Experimenting with different types of lubricants can add an extra layer of pleasure to your experiences. For example, using a warming or cooling lubricant can introduce new sensations that heighten intimacy and bring a sense of novelty to familiar activities. By considering the specific needs of your body and exploring different textures and sensations, you can tailor your sexual experiences to maximize enjoyment and comfort. The power of sex toys. Another exciting avenue for enhancing pleasure is through the use of sex toys designed specifically for older adults. These devices have been crafted with an understanding of the physical changes that occur with aging, offering ergonomic designs and user-friendly features that prioritize comfort and accessibility. Vibrators, for instance, come in an array of styles, from gentle, external stimulators to more intense, body-shaking devices, allowing users to customize their experiences based on their personal preferences and needs. Some toys are specifically designed to provide dual stimulation, targeting multiple erogenous zones at once for a heightened sense of pleasure and sexual satisfaction. For individuals dealing with conditions such as arthritis or reduced grip strength, there are sex toys with built-in ergonomic handles, making them easier to hold and use. Simple controls, remote options, and wearable devices further enhance accessibility, ensuring that sexual pleasure remains an attainable and enjoyable part of life. Even as our physical capabilities change, exploring sensory play, beyond lubricants and toys, exploring temperature play or textured surfaces can lead to new, delightful sensations. For example, using warm massage oils or cooling gels can create an exciting contrast that stimulates the skin in a way that is both surprising and pleasurable. Many people also find that different textures, such as soft, velvety fabrics or the gentle pressure of a textured massager, can bring about new forms of pleasure and intimacy that enhance the overall experience. Experimenting with different forms of stimulation can help uncover new dimensions of pleasure and contribute to a deeper sense of self-awareness and body connection. Additionally, creating a sensory-rich environment can further enhance sexual enjoyment. Setting the mood with soft lighting, calming music, or the gentle aroma of scented candles can help foster a more relaxed and intimate atmosphere. Slowing down and being fully present during moments of pleasure can create a more profound mind-body connection, deepening your experience and allowing for greater emotional and physical satisfaction. Incorporating mindfulness and ritual, embracing sexual pleasure in later life is not only about physical techniques, but also about fostering a mindset that allows for mindfulness and relaxation. Taking the time to explore what feels good, being kind and patient with yourself, and prioritizing your own pleasure can be a deeply empowering journey. As we age, it's easy to become disconnected from our bodies or feel discouraged by physical changes. But engaging in these experiences with curiosity, self-compassion, and an open mind can lead to a fulfilling sexual life that nourishes both the body and the soul. Ultimately, exploring new techniques and being open to change can provide a pathway to deeper self-discovery and enhanced sexual satisfaction. Whether through lubricants, sex toys, sensory play, or creating a mindful, sensual environment, there are countless ways to enrich your sexual experiences as you age. Embracing these opportunities allows you to maintain a healthy and fulfilling sexual life, ensuring that pleasure remains an integral part of your well-being, regardless of age. Number 7, seeking professional advice. As we navigate the complexities of sexual health and aging, it's essential to remember that seeking professional advice is a powerful and necessary step. Consulting with a healthcare provider about sexual health concerns, including questions about masturbation, sexual function, or comfort, can provide both reassurance and valuable insights. Medical professionals possess the expertise to offer personalized guidance tailored to each individual's health history, lifestyle, and unique needs. Addressing health concerns. During a consultation, a doctor can address specific medical issues related to sexual activity, such as discomfort, pain, or psychological concerns that may arise as we age. For example, conditions such as vaginal dryness, erectile dysfunction, or issues with arousal can be discussed, and doctors can offer treatments, from lubricants and medical devices to pelvic floor exercises or counseling. For individuals who have certain health conditions, medications, or lifestyle factors affecting their sexual health, healthcare providers can offer specific recommendations to mitigate these challenges and maintain a satisfying and healthy sexual life. It's important to view sexual health holistically just as we consider physical fitness, mental health, and nutrition as integral components of well-being. So too should we treat our sexual health by having open and honest conversations with healthcare providers. We can clarify myths and misconceptions, dispel concerns, and learn what is considered normal and healthy. Emotional and psychological support. Additionally, seeking professional guidance is critical when persistent concerns or emotional distress related to sexuality arise. Medical professionals can evaluate whether an individual's sexual behaviors are affecting their emotional well-being, relationships, or daily functioning, and they can provide recommendations for maintaining a balanced approach to sexual health. In some cases, doctors may refer individuals to specialized resources, such as counseling or support groups, where they can gain further insight and find community with others facing similar challenges. It's worth noting that healthcare providers are trained to create a confidential, non-judgmental space for patients to discuss intimate and sensitive issues. By taking the initiative to discuss sexual health openly, individuals can gain a better understanding of their bodies, address concerns early on, and continue to enjoy a fulfilling, healthy life. Number 8, embracing your sexuality. Throughout life, sexuality remains an essential part of who we are. For many individuals in their 70s, 80s, and beyond, the desire for sexual pleasure and intimacy doesn't diminish. It can thrive and contribute to an overall sense of well-being, connection, and happiness. Embracing your sexuality, no matter your age, can enhance your quality of life, offering a deeper sense of self-acceptance, confidence, and joy. Sexuality in later life can take on new meanings, focusing less on performance and more on the quality of experience. As we age, we often have the freedom to explore new forms of intimacy without the pressure to conform to societal expectations. For many older adults, this shift allows for a more genuine, satisfying connection to their own bodies and to their partners. The holistic approach. As our bodies change, so too should our approach to sexual health. For instance, as hormones shift, many individuals experience vaginal dryness, reduced arousal, or erectile challenges. These changes are entirely normal, and there are numerous resources available, such as lubricants, pelvic floor exercises, medical treatments, and counseling that can help mitigate these issues and ensure a fulfilling sex life. Moreover, older adults may also find new avenues of intimacy and connection that differ from what they experienced earlier in life. Whether through self-exploration or with a partner, experimenting with different forms of intimacy, such as prolonged touch, communication, or new types of physical connection, can reinvigorate the sexual experience. Self-pleasure and emotional well-being. Self-pleasure continues to be a healthy, normal, and empowering part of sexual expression, regardless of age. It can offer numerous benefits, including stress relief, improved sleep, and a boost in self-esteem. By embracing self-pleasure without shame, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of their bodies and desires, which often leads to greater confidence and a more profound connection to their sexuality. In addition to the physical aspects, sexual expression in later life has emotional and psychological benefits. Intimacy fosters a sense of connection and belonging, reinforcing the deep human need for touch and closeness. Whether in relationships or during self-pleasure, the emotional fulfillment that comes from sexual connection can greatly improve overall mental health and well-being. While aging can bring about unique challenges to sexual health and pleasure, it does not mark the end of a fulfilling sexual journey. By embracing new techniques, staying open to changes, and seeking professional advice when necessary, older adults can continue to experience sexual pleasure, intimacy, and emotional well-being. Embracing your sexuality at any age is a beautiful and empowering part of life, and it contributes to a richer, more meaningful existence filled with passion, self-love, and connection. Thank you for joining us in this important conversation about sexual health and aging. We hope you've gained valuable insights into how we can continue to embrace our sexuality, overcome challenges, and experience joy in meaningful ways as we grow older. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Please comment below with one thing you've learned today and how you plan to bring it into your own life. Your insights could inspire others on their own journeys. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content to continue sharing valuable information. Thank you for watching, and take care.